How's it going? Back into this thing again. Gonna get into, can't see. Yeah, anyway. I've cleaned out around the rails. They'll fill up with dirt and got in there with a vacuum cleaner and blasted it out with the air and scooped it out and got it all cleaned up, so that's good. I'll whip in and give it a quick scuff, some etch primer and then chassis black, and that way under the where are you? Come on, stinking bastard. Under there anyway. That'll be done, taken care of. We'll do both sides, and then see, I bought a little sander there. Well, last time I did an engine bay, it was a VH, and I borrowed one off a mate, but he's passed away. It was only 68, he's passed away, so that's life. Anyway, death and taxes, the only things for certain, but I bought one this time, so it's a little cheapy, but it's only, they've got a small little pad on them, so you can get in all the nooks and crannies in the engine base. It's actually really good for it. But paint the engine bay, that primer putty, whatever that is, that's actually really good stuff. I tried wiping it off and nothing gets it off. Yeah, carby cleaner, thinners or acetone, nothing takes it off, so it must be good stuff, and it's fairly stuck on there, so it's good. I can use that as a base, just give it a quick once over with the sander. There's some rusty bits, so maybe go a bit deeper with that, and then go over it with etch primer and hit it with black, because black's going to be the base coat for whatever colour I put down. Yeah, I'll whip in, show you what I'm up to. So I'm into this, whizzing a bit of that, but gotta give the little drill a bit of a rest, get not. So yeah, into this. Just, I think that's 80 grit or something. Should be all right. I mean, it's under the car, so it's. Well, it looks real nice and shiny there now, but I guess we'll wait and see once it clears, once it dries off. May not be that shiny. So we are nice and black under here, both sides. I've been a bit distracted. I've bought a couple of big old motors, so things are not as progressing and not as fast as I'd hoped. But anyway, so late model radiator, early model's 21-inch opening. This is 26-inch. So I've got one mark over here, and I'm about to mark the other one out. And then I suppose I'll cut the support. I'll, get the break the welder out, and weld some nuts in. There you go from there. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Get in, set her up for a bigger radiator, and then cut the opening out before I paint it, So yeah. Top bolts are in. See the difference. It's a good amount of difference, but generally what I've done in the past is just trim them up straight up, level with that. ready to go. So I've got 80 grit on here. I just want to knock these rusty bits off basically. Give this a wipe down and give it a coat of spray putty. That way it can cure while I'm sanding the firewall. The whole thing there with was it 240 on the little whizzer. So yeah, the whole engine bay's been done, just whiz like that. Now I'm going to do these corners, just clean it up with thinners, and then I'll rub the whole engine bay with 320, and then prime it. Alright, slow going. So here we are. You can't see it. There it is. Little heater's going. It's 15 degrees and pouring rain in Melbourne. So yeah, I've got can't see much. Oh yeah, got cardboard on the door to because that's only a wire door. So yeah. What else am I doing? Slow going, man. Oh, slow going. It's driving me nuts. You know, I mean, dad duties. Junior's 10 weeks old, so. But anyway, a lot of roadblocks. But I did get some. Can't see what that is. It's all too dark. That is vinyl, satin vinyl. What the bloody hell is it so dark? Anyway, satin vinyl in a roll. So I'm gonna wrap the car. It's gonna be another video for another day, but yeah, I'll get back in this engine bay, get this engine bay done. I think the next thing is, I've got enough etch primer on it. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna do black base coat and then surprise you with a colour. So I've basically just touched it with the red Scotch Brite pad, just to take any little imperfections out of the paint. There's a few little spots, weird little spots. I'm not a professional, but now I'll wipe it down with Prep Sol, a little bit more masking. cover the K-frame and that, and test it out. Test it out with just straight clear.
So, got one little coat on that. While it's tacking off, and it's pretty hazy in here, so I'm not going to take the mask off. While that's tacking off, while it's going sort of tacky, I'm going to mix this other stuff. Oh, here we go. That's the one. That's what we're up to. Oh man. Yeah, this is the shit. This is what we got. Paint with pearl, green apple candy. And I'm in such a rush, I just forgot to film. What the hell? But, oh man, I'm spewing now. Forgot to film. What the hell, man? So, you can see it's inconsistent across here. Yeah, across here. The poor little air compressor, it can't keep up, and so the air compressor's having a hard time. Might be a run? No, I think it's a sag. Who cares? This, there's a run. It might even be a run in the pearl and metallic, but not the paint. Who cares? It'll be fine. I think this is probably the best paint job I've ever done. It's actually shiny. So, all is well. Mix up some more paint, give it 10 minutes, go again. Should have mixed more paint. Oh wow, we got some nibs. Oh wow. big sag coming here. Nothing we can do about it. Well, whoa. Got some runs. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what I think? I got a feeling you're gonna get this out in the sun and it's gonna look absolutely disgusting. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've got a feeling. Get it out in the sun. Ugh. Alright, so I've decided the firewall is pretty shiny, it's pretty decent coverage. There's one little weird bit back here, I don't know what that is, but this inner guard is nice and shiny, pretty decent coverage. I think I'm going to leave that side, and we've just got this here along there, little bit of, it doesn't have quite the coverage it should, and there's a fair bit of orange peel just here. So, that end, I haven't done the radiator support panel because that's where I've been leaning forwards. So, I'm just going to mix up a real small amount of paint and do this, and the radiator support panel and call it good. Well, I'm good at forgetting to film today. Just forgot to film again. And I think I'm about done too. I think this is finished. Pretty consistent. I'm pretty happy. Maybe just a little. Massive rocks. I'm calling that as good as I can get it. Oh wow. Oh, ho, ho. Good from far, far from good. So, pretty hazy in here, as you can see, but engine bay is done. I've got some clear left over there. Throw a coat of clear over it, yeah, maybe. End of the day though, I'm stoked with what I've got. It's not, you know, it's nothing flash, but she'll do. But main thing is it's 2K, it's 2-part, so it's not affected by fuel. That's the biggest thing I wanted. Is 2K, you know, fuel-proof paint in the engine bay.
Pretty good, pretty shiny. Pretty shiny. I reckon this is the best paint job I've ever done in my life. I mean, runs, but I mean, hang on a second. And this is where the battery goes, and there's a wiring loom that goes in there. So I don't know, the imperfections are going to be half hidden. It's like this. There's a dirty, great big run all the way along there. But the radiator blocks the majority of it. So now I'm going to see it. I don't know. I mean, by the time you bolt the engine in, I mean, look at that one. Hang on. And look at that one. That's going to have the engine in front of it. Same as this one. I don't know. She's a spruce moose, if you ask me. And I'm pretty happy with the VIN. It was just bare metal. And yeah, I sprayed the black primer, and then peeled the tape and just let it have it with the candy over the top. So candy straight onto bare metal. Yeah. Well, maybe not the best way to do it, but only nice, easy to read the VIN now. Yeah, pretty good. I'll peel the tape off and see what we can do. Took the shine off here, leant on it with my jacket. Anyway, that'll be alright. It's dark now. Had dad duties, so got busy for a couple of hours. It's dark now, and then I'll roll this thing out in the sun tomorrow. Can't wait. So here she is, in the sunlight and the daylight. Bit disappointed. See, along the edges here, and a few bits and pieces, fairly decent sag here, and then here in this valley, it's sort of sagged into that valley. Firewall, it is what it is, but all in all, pretty happy. But I reckon the reason this is sagged the way it has, I'd say it was a cold day and I didn't go long enough between, not enough flash time in between coats, I would guess. Not a pro painter, so I can't really say. But yeah, I just looked at the footage from last night. These edges weren't or they weren't revealing. They had more coverage than that last night, or at least that's the way it looked. So I'm kind of guessing. Yeah, I'm kind of guessing not enough flash time. But it's smooth. It's pretty shiny. That's our candy paint job there for the test mule. I mean, this thing's more than a test mule for engine and transmission chassis combinations. This is I've never vinyl wrapped a car before, and I'm going to vinyl wrap this thing. I've never sprayed 2K before. I've never sprayed candy before. I haven't sprayed a car in 10 years, so I mean, it's definitely a test mule, that's for sure. But all in all, pretty happy with that. You know, a few things, you know, you live and learn. You learn the hard way. But I think generally speaking, yeah, generally speaking, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Start bolting the motor in it, I suppose. I might muck around with these. Got a pair of 440s. One's, long story, but yeah, yeah, righto. So that's us. That's us, lads. I'll catch you soon.